Greetings from Fox Valley Lutheran High School. High school football is on the air. It is Football Friday night, the final one of the regular season here on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. I am Joey D alongside Zach Morris. And tonight we bring you the home team, the Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes. They committed 5-3 on the season. They are 4-2. Good for third place in the Northeastern Conference, and they welcome in their friends from down the road in Freedom, the Irish, and even 4-4 overall, 2-4 in conference play. And let's bring in my broadcast partner now, Zach Morris. And well, first and foremost, well, let's go to the first alert forecast for tonight. Soaking rain, quite windy, steady temperatures, and a low of 47. I could barely read it on my paper that I had it printed off here because it's all wet, and so are these conditions here tonight, Zach. What are you expecting?
Well, with the field being soaked, it's going to be quite interesting to see how these teams want to play this game. We know everyone likes to pass, but you also have to remember in these conditions you may have to run a little bit more than you want to, and you also have to think of the health of these teams. And this field is soaking wet, and you start to wonder how well it'll hold up during the game. Some will tell you it's football. You should be used to this. You play in rain, sleet, snow, whatever. But this is not what you're normally used to throughout the whole entire season. There's been a couple of rain games, but not where it's been raining all day long leading up to the game. So it's going to be a completely different atmosphere for a lot of these teams.
Yes, indeed. Again, we have Freedom and Fox Valley Lutheran here tonight, brought to you in part by Fox Communities Credit Union, Myron Construction, Fox Valley Lutheran High School, Better Home Heating and Cooling, Creative Imprint, Fast Signs, and OSMS. And time to talk about Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Fall football, an exciting tradition here at FVL, offering a tradition of excellence both in and out of the classroom, whether it's music, sports, academics, or co-curriculars. FVL students are well prepared for the challenges of the world today. Caring teachers, timeless truth, and a state-of-the-art facility make FVL an outstanding choice for those important high school years. To find out more about Fox Valley Lutheran High School, call 739-4441 or look them up on the web. Here on the web, it's fvlhs.org. We'll take a break here. We'll come back and have more of our pregame show coming up right after this. It's our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. Back after this.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. For those that have a mortgage, it's important to review it very frequently. It's at minimum annually. Many of our members have taken the opportunity to cash out some money to put in that backyard pool that you've been seeing down the road, or consolidate debt, or pay off your loan faster to match your retirement. That's why we're here to help, right? We're here to help them succeed financially. End of story.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
National anthem. We also have a color guard, the Scarlet Guard color guard. Everybody remaining standing till they exit the field. Back here at Fox Valley Lutheran High School, it's high school football tonight on the air in a very damp FEL field. It is Freedom and Fox Valley Lutheran here tonight. And let's go over how each team has gotten here. First of all, the Freedom schedule for you. The visitors come in at 4-4 overall, 2-4 in conference play. Opened up with 2 wins. Little bit of a skid there with 4 losses, but some very close losses in there. You see at Winneconne, 24-14. Wrightstown just a 1-point loss, and then a tough one to a very good Luxembourg Casco team. So this team is, even in the losses, Zach, they have played very, very well. Talking with Coach Jaden on the field before this game, he said that really has taught them a lot. It's his first year as head coach. They've really bought into it because he's been here, and the staff has been here for a couple of years, so not a whole lot to actually, quote-unquote, buy into, but still a lot of new personnel, new coaching, and all that kind of stuff, but they have hung tough all this season.
And that's why they were able to win the last 2 games, be able to come up with some momentum because they learned from those losses.
Absolutely. Back-to-back wins then over Little Chute and Denmark last week, 40-7, so riding a lot of momentum as they will be in the playoffs. Playoffs will be set tomorrow, so a lot to be set tonight, especially for Fox Valley Lutheran. Let's switch over and talk about the home Foxes. Coming in at 5-3, 4-2 here. They are 3rd place in the Northeastern Conference. Also, ups and downs along the way. The opening win over Winneconne. Tough one at Xavier. We were there, 35-14 on that one. 4-game winning streak before dropping a couple of tough ones here at Wrightstown and then home last week against Luxembourg Casco. So they too, kind of up and down, but they are headed to the playoffs. So what's their strategy here tonight?
Yeah, they would love to get a win tonight just to be able to get that losing streak off and go into the playoffs with a winning feeling.
And let's get to another one of our fine sponsors here tonight, and that would be Better Home Heating and Cooling. When it comes to home heating, cooling, and maintenance, why shop around? Just make one call to Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, because they're the trained comfort specialists and Mitsubishi ductless dealer in the Fox Valley. They can take care of all of your home heating and cooling needs. Better products, better people. You better contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning. A division of Central Temperature. Visit betterhomeheatingandair.com for more information. Make sure your family's comfortable all year round, so be sure to call today.
Well, if you're listening to this game, watching it at home, and you're feeling a little cold, well, you better call Central Temperature because it's not going to get any warmer.
That's right. They are doing the introductions right now on the field. The history between these two teams. Again, first-year head coach Charlie Jaden. Level 4 the last couple of years under Coach Clint Krewalt. 11-2 last year. 10-3 the year before. They lost in level 4 to Columbus last year, 32-16. Year before that to Ellsworth in level 4. So looking to, they got to get in first of all, and then try and push their way through the playoffs once again this season. As for FEL last year, this is 5th-year head coach Seth Yeager. They were 6-5, went 3-4 in conference. Made it to level 2. Did have a playoff win last year, but lost to West Salem 35-14. They are led by Liam Hygis last year. Over 1,250 yards passing. And this year for Hygis, 14 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 1,330 yards through the air. Both these teams like to go to the air and use a ground game. We'll see what kind of mixture that they have in for tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting situation how they're going to each handle this game, especially players. There's going to be some players slipping around due to the wet field because you're just not used to this. There's a little bit you got used to during pregame, But you run differently in an actual game type setting than you do during warm-ups in these conditions.
So how about a Myron construction key to the game here? What do you think?
Just try to find out who's the first team that get their offense figured out. If you have to add more running attack, and if you find a new play or a certain method to this offense that works great, go to that and tell the other team who stops you. So the first team to figure that out, to make their quick changes to the offense and adjust to this field, will get the early advantage.
I want to say up front, both sides of the football, especially offensively, see if you can open up a extra hole or two. Time for our opening kickoff, which is brought to you by Creative Imprint. Visit them online, creativeimprinapparel.com. From the OSMS broadcast booth, about ready to kick things off. It will be FVL going left to right, kicking to the Freedom Irish in these very wet and windy conditions, and the ball is in the air, but not for long. Kind of a squiver there. And the referee's already slipping around out there. You might have seen that around to the 30-yard line. Aaron Hamble had it. And so let's take a look at the Freedom offense. First of all, out there, Drew Courts, the junior quarterback, and he's got some big shoes to fill. Carter Krewalt, Matt Weingard led him last year all the way to level 4. And they will start on their own 27-yard line. And right away, coming out on the ground, and that'll be Jack Bonnet, the junior, 6 foot, 170-pound junior on offense. Bonnet, the quarterback, like I said, Drew Courts, also Noah Heinke. We'll hear his name called a lot. Big up front as well with Reed Roloff. We'll mention Henry and Hunter Vanderheiden. Each team with 6 guys that play both offense and defense. There's the big stuff by the defense of Fox Valley Lutheran. And let's go to the defense now for Fox Valley Lutheran. And they are led up front. Jack Egan leading them in tackles. 47 tackles, 3 sacks for Jack Egan. And no gain on that play. So it is 2nd down and 10, right on the 40-yard line. Another handoff. Trying to get the push up front from Henry Vanderheiden.
What gets tough, Joey, is if these players have a hard time getting their cleats off this grass, this is where it becomes harder to get your running game going because you can't move, and you need to get that second layer to get to the linebackers. Again, this is that adjustment early on that both teams have to figure out with this field.
Gain of 1 on that one, so it's 3rd down and 9, our first 3rd down. And back to pass is Courts. And it is complete, but not for much. That goes to Heinke and got about 4 on the play, so it's going to be 4th down and 6. And the punt team is on. So, again, a little mixture there on offense from Freedom, but coming up empty. And FEL will get the football back after the first defensive stop of the game. Let's see how far this one flies. Of course, they back away from it. And they will down it there on their own 26-yard line. And FEL will have it for the first time this evening. So let's bring out what they have on offense. I mentioned Liam Hodges, 14 touchdowns, 8 interceptions overall. He can run the football as well, over 600 yards on the ground, but he'll hand it off to Jack Egan a lot. With 685 yards for him when he goes to the air. 3 guys with 4 touchdown receptions this season. They'll keep it and look for some running room on the left side. And he does gain some positive yardage. And big Wyatt Tolliver with the tackle. Let's go to the defense now for Freedom. Mentioned the Vanderheidens up there. See Wyatt Tolliver, one of their senior leaders. And their leading tackler is Carson Clausen. A gain of 6 on that one. 2nd and 4 now on the 38. First handoff of the game. And it looks like he's got a first down, so we'll stop the clock. To the run by Egan.
You know, what Egan was really good there is he was able to bounce off the first would-be tackler and move up to the secondary to get those extra yards for the first down. What we haven't seen yet on the first drive for the Fighting Irish, Freedom Irish. I mean, the thing is, as the first one, they can bounce off and just be able to get that at second level, you're going to have that big advantage in the running attack.
Just sends a man in motion and hands it off to Schumacher. David Schumacher. And the ball, I think, came loose momentarily. Recovered by the Foxes. Looks like about an 8-yard pickup, though. Little by little. And they'll reset the football. Our referees tonight, Jeff Totsky, Jeff Dorschner, Ryan Sherman, James Brockman, Brett Kramer. The guys in the black and white. We've already seen them slipping around here in the early going. Rain continues to fall, as it will throughout the evening. 2nd and 2 on the 45. I just with the keeper, just did get across for a first down. Logan Garvey brought him to the ground. Clausen in there as well.
In the other part of this, Joey, as we saw in the previous play with the fumble, that ball being wet is going to cause some extra fumbles when you get hit when you weren't expected to. It's going to just fall right out. And I'm surprised we haven't seen any issues with snaps yet. So far, the centers are doing pretty good, making sure that ball is dry and not have any issues. But that could be a problem later on in this game.
Just moves up under center. Fakes it up in the air, and Schumacher once again, and he is tripped up in the backfield. That'll be a loss. And Heinke got him. It's going to get tough to start reading the jersey numbers here for, for Freedom, as they are in the white uniforms, got their green and gold trim. Lost 3 officially, so 2nd and 13, back on the 45, approaching halfway through this first quarter. Everything's been on the ground. We did see a couple of pass attempts. I just back in the shotgun. And we got a little bit of movement up front. That'll be our first penalty of the game. Back him up 5 yards on that one, so 2nd and 18. Put it back on the 40.
And that was a great job on that tackle for a loss for Freedom, because now you ate at with the false start. Now you're in a situation where you can look at getting the ball back, because in these conditions, the last thing you want to be is in a 2nd and long. And I wonder if those 5 penalty yards will be too much to overcome in a game like this.
2nd and 18, so they'll go to the air. And it is complete down the far sideline, still on his feet inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. Pass and catch there to Elijah Last. Last with a big, big pickup. Papers start flying away here in the booth. All the way down to the 5. It's 1st and goal on that 5-yard line. Business on the big pass play. I just will keep it himself. Got the block from Egan up front that he was looking for, but slipped and fell. inside the 5. Did pick up a couple, but just short of the goal line there. 2nd and goal on the 2. They got 3.
So I guess this is a game where you can make up penalty yardage in a hurry, especially if a team's expecting run. And does a great pass by the Foxes. Now a chance to score inside the goal 5-yard line.
2nd and goal on the 2. Keeper himself. Did he get in? He dives forward. And still no call. He's going to be just shy. And so it'll be 3rd down and goal right there on the 1. Started the drive on their own 26-yard line. And a big 60-yard pass was the key play in this one so far. Setting him up here on the goal line. 3rd and goal. Crowd that is here getting into it for FEL. And he kept it diving across, and he's in. A 1-yard touchdown run for Liam Hygis. His 10th rushing touchdown of the year, and FEL strikes first. It's 6-0.
Well, if you're the home team, this is your field. Might be a little wet, but the offense on their first possession, well, it looks like good as it always been for the Foxes. And
puts them up 6-0. 3:47 left to play here in the first quarter. Extra point team out. Adam Lohberger, 31 out of 33 on the season. And he boots this one through. A new score with 3:47 left to play. It's now 7-0 Fox Valley Lutheran here on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
Time. We all get the same 24 hours, and how we spend it is different for each of us. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we want to help you make the most of it. Imagine a loan in your hands in about a day, up to $40,000 to help you make whatever's next possible. It's about time, a new kind of loan, helping you make life happen.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
Foxes strike first in this one, 7-0. Short kick, but a decent run back. Cooper Kappert with the run back. Right at the 50-yard line is where Freedom takes over. Big pass play, though, to set up that. Well, I mean, once they get down inside the 5 like that, pretty much know what you're going to do, and they did it.
yeah, I mean, that was good. And that is a big kickoff return now for the Irish to be able to get into just on the outside of the Foxes' territory to try to match that touchdown.
This time, they'll go to the ground once again into Fox's territory in a gang of maroon jerseys.
Down to the 43-yard line, pitch to number 18, Noah Heinke.
And that goes to Noah Heinke. Heinke, their leading rusher on the season. Almost 900 yards, 10 rushing touchdowns for him. He averages 106.4 per game in their first 8 games. For Freedom coming in with a 2-game win streak, trying to fight their way into the playoffs. Second and 4 on the 44. And again, positive yardage there. It's to Heinke again. Got a couple, but it'll be 3rd down and just short. About 3 yards on that before Jack Egan got him. Going to say Egan's name quite a bit. Their leading tackler. Big 3rd down and 1. Ball marked on the 41.
3rd and 1.
And Courts. Well, once again, go to Heinke. He's got that 1 yard and then a few more.
Off the right side, Noah Heinke.
Just inside the numbers on the far sideline.
Stop by number 7, David.
So they're going to rule out a fumble, Joey.
They are. You can hear the crowd reacting right away. And the first turnover of the game gives the ball back to the Foxes. After the run by Heinke.
So when he kept running on the right side, fighting for extra yards, at some point a Fox must have been able to poke that ball out and able to get on the recovery.
So the fumble gives it back over to the Foxes. And they'll start on their own 36. That didn't take too long.
Fumble recovery on the up the
So
36-yard line. 1st and 10 Foxes.
it's a tough break for the Irish, but you have to remember that offensive drive looked a lot better than their first possession. Their offensive line were up and moving. This is still a good positive sign for Freedom.
David Schumacher.
And they give to Schumacher.
By number 77,
Might have got about a yard as he was looking for some room on that outside. Stuffed by the
Second down and
Freedom defense after a 1-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 9. Big game here for both teams, but especially Freedom. Can't be coughing up the football like that. I mean, it goes without saying you win the turnover battle. And another key to the Myron construction key to the game. Working right side now. Hi, Jez. You can see the water. The puddles starting to build up. And that'll officially be a sack. Capper got him, back him up. Couple of yards. Try and get in as dry of a football as they can, but you saw it on that play. The standing water is out there on this field.
So this could be a big play early on in this game, Joey, because if the Foxes are able to get another 3rd and long, that starts to build momentum and confidence in this offense. And if you're Freedom, if you can just get a stop here, you feel a lot better after that lost fumble.
Back to where the drive started there on their own 36 after taking over on the fumble. I just fakes the pitch back. He'll go to the air and overthrows his intended receiver. Way over the head of Pappendorf. And so that'll bring up 4th down. A quick 3-and-out clock stops with 22 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. So much for doing something with it after the big turnover. And Freedom will get the football back. Almost forced to throw that one, though.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like the previous throw that led to the touchdown.
And so the punt team is on. This one's up and away. And a good one. That stays in bounds before finally rolling out inside the 20. And Freedom will have it for the final 12 seconds of this quarter. Down 7-0.
support providing the medical staff for this home game and every home game here at FBL.
Freedom gets it back.
For your continued excellent medical service.
Exactly where they mark it.
Very much our own athletic trainer.
Right on the 20 is will
Of course, our special guest tonight.
their offense will run it back out there with quarterback Drew Courts. Good crowd on hand, lots and lots of umbrellas that are facing the other way because they're trying to keep the wind from getting in their face. Courts with the pitch. And that goes to Jack Bonnet. And that is going to end at quarter number 1. We will walk the length of the field basically and get back to the other side for quarter number 2. Your score 7-0 FPL with the lead on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
And back here at Fox Valley Lutheran High School, the Foxes up 7-0 at the end of one quarter. Excitement high this fall at Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Beautiful North Appleton campus, home to quality Christian education for all students, whether college-bound or interested in trades. To find out more, schedule a tour, contact them 739-4441. Visit them on the web here, flhs.org. We begin quarter number 2. It'll be 2nd down and 6 on their own 24-yard line for the Irish. Handoff staying inside the numbers. And Heinke across the 30 out to the 32-yard line. Kramer with the tackle. And enough for a first down. They will move the chains. Wish we had the names of the chain gangs so we'd give them some credit here tonight, too. Everybody working hard, including the fans, as he keeps looking down there and the smattering of fans that are braving this one out. What about the chain gang as well? I took a little walk on the field beforehand. Tell you about that here in a second. Here goes the pitch back. Got a little running room. Across the 40. Near a first down. And that again is Heinke, and he's got it. An 11-yard pickup to the 43 before Hyde just brought him down. Back-to-back first downs here for Freedom. Yeah, taking a walk on the field. My shoes are still soaking wet, and I wasn't even down there too long, Zach.
Well, I mean, this is we look at for the Irish, Joey, and remember, they did fumble their last possession, but they had 2 plays where their offensive line looked a whole lot better, more focused than they did in the opening drive.
And this time scrambling, and a lot of trouble. Has to get rid of it. And knocked down at the last second. Good defense here on the near sideline by Hygis.
Knocked to the ground at 44, Aiden Herthy.
And also Herthy getting credit for that knockdown. On a pass by Courts, he had nowhere to go with it. So it's 2nd down and 10. A clock will stop. So about a minute 10 into quarter number 2. 7-0 game. We'll remark it on the far hash line. 2nd and 10 on the 43. Hand off again, getting the good blocking. Up to the 48-49 is where Heinke will go. And Pappendorf got him. Heinke again over 100 yards rushing per game. Expecting that here tonight with the weather conditions as the wind really starts to pick up here.
Tends to come and go.
Keegan gets it across midfield and just shy of the first down, but he gets it up to the 49-yard line, so a 4-yard pickup.
I wonder if they go for this here. You're like,
4th down, yeah.
4th and 1. You feel you're just on the outside of getting this.
What do you think?
There's been a long discussion, but now it looks more like this could be a quick boot if the quarterback doesn't like what he sees. But I think they're going to go for this one.
4th and 2 on the 49-yard line. Trying to get him to jump with the hard count. Doesn't get him to, but they do get that first down. Heinke again. Up at the 46, he got 3 yards.
Yeah, Heinke was going to get that because he was running with full speed. He did not want to go down until he got past that line to gain.
Ball spotted at the FBL 46-yard line.
So it's first and 10. Down 7-0. After 1-yard run by Hygis with 3:47 left to play in the first quarter. That's the only score of the game so far. And Courts will take off running with that. And he backed up like he was going to pass it, but that was a design run play by Courts,
Jack Egan.
who usually can take off running. Their second leading rusher.
Call it second down and 8.
Second and 8 on the 44-yard line. Rain begins to kind of pick up once again. It's going to be this way throughout the entire game. Here is the pitch back. Goes to Jack Bonnet. He is tripped up on the far sideline at the 41, so he got about 3 there. So it should be third down and 5. With 8 minutes left to play in the first half.
I wonder for Freedom, is this 4-down territory? Now that you risked it already near midfield, if it's going to be a 4th and short, continue to run 4 downs.
Toss back. Here comes Heinke again, and a good open field tackle is made there in the backfield. What a stuff coming in there.
On the carry, Noah Heinke. Stopped in the backfield for a loss of number 6, Matt Kramer.
Mac Kramer, the 6-foot, 190-pound senior.
Well, there's our answer, Joey. If you lose yards on 3rd down, we'll look at the punt team. So we'll see. So now we're going to see the field position plays rest of this game.
It's 4th down and 6. And the snap goes awry. He's got to pick it up and start running. And he's going to go just past the line of scrimmage. And so FVL will get it back. Looks like on about their own 45-yard line is where they'll mark it. With 7 minutes exactly left to play in a half.
So the one thing that benefits for Freedom is, well, if you didn't get that first 4th down, the ball is not too far from where that would have been. So now is a great opportunity for the Foxes now to be able to trying to go up 2 scores. You're almost at midfield.
First and 10 on their own 45. This time the drawn-up keeper across midfield, still on his feet with a cutback. There's Hygis, makes one guy slip again. Across the 30 down to the 25-yard line. A 30-yard pickup for a Hygis. Followed the blocker at first, but then the field came into effect. The guys slipping everywhere.
Down to the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 Foxes.
And they're in business again.
It didn't take too long to get past midfield, and now inside the 30. And we've seen 2 big plays now that has altered this game so far for the Foxes in offense, both by the quarterback.
I just back up under center. Gives it to Egan, and he is stuffed right away by the left side of that defense for Freedom. Here the PA guy giving us a little bit of help. So we do have one of the windows closed here, and it is really, really fogged up, and it is full of some rain.
Yeah, and we're also battling rain coming in.
Uh-huh. Good job over there, by the way, Zach Morris on the camera work, as well as the color here this evening. And our engineer on site, too. Moves the toss back again. Goes to Egan. And almost found a way to slip through, but
Down to the 15-yard line, Jack Egan.
tripped up by Cooper Capper. Here's the crowd really getting into it right below us here.
You have to be into it, Joey, if you're going to sit in this weather for a game. If you're not into football, this is brutal.
That's one way to keep warm, too. Temps expected to dip down into the mid-upper 40s all over northeast Wisconsin tonight. It's 2nd and 1 on the 16. Needed the 1. He got that. And Hyde just staying on the hash marks. We'll pick up another first down for the Foxes. 5 minutes and counting here in the first half. 7-0 game. Just looking up into the lights here. Looking down on the field, too, to see how hard that it might be raining. Again, the wind and the rain. Already seen it come into to play. I just fakes going right, and he is stopped. And did the ball come loose? I think it did. Freedom says they have it. Nope. And you can see the near referee saying, nope, it is down. And a late penalty marker coming in. Might have been some talking going on down on the field. Only penalty of the game so far going on FVL midway through that first quarter. And Freedom is reacting like it is on them. Let's see where it'll be spotted is the question. Unsportsmanlike indeed. A lot of chattering after that one. That, I'm sure something was said to the referee.
And I'm sure one of the players had a frustration from their point of view that the fumble was not called. It wasn't their ball, and, you know, tempers do flare in the sport.
First penalty on the Irish. We'll mark it on the 7-yard line. And, well, the question is, what down is it?
Looks to be like 2nd down so far.
Referee's talking over it right there with the football. And now they will say 2nd and 5 on the 7. Clock runs at 4:20 left to play. Knocking on the doorstep of a second score here from the 7. Give to Egan. And he climbs his way inside the 5. Not enough for the first just yet, though. So 3rd and 1 upcoming. Seen this a couple times already. And
3rd and 1 from the 4.
that's where Hyde just goes up under center and just snaps it and moves forward to at least get the first. Well, that's why I'm up here. He's in the shotgun. 31 on the 4. Give to Egan. I don't know if he got it. He was pushed backwards.
It'll be interesting to see how if they move the ball forward at all, because it seemed like he got to the line of scrimmage, maybe a couple inches or so. But looks like they're ruling it as no gain.
Henry Vander Heyden. Mentioned the Vander Heydens. A couple of big guys, big wrestlers, one of the top wrestlers in the state, and a timeout is called by Fox Valley Lutheran with 3:07 left, and it gives us a chance once again to talk about better home heating and cooling. When it comes to home heating, cooling, and maintenance, why shop around? Just make one call to Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, because they're the true trained comfort specialists and Mitsubishi ductless dealer in the Fox Valley, and they can take care of all of your home heating and cooling needs. Better products, better people. You better contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature. BetterHomeHeatingandAir.com is their website. Make sure your family is comfortable all year round, especially through these type of conditions. Call today. Back to play here.
So it appears that Fox Valley Lutheran will be going for a field goal attempt. At least that's what they showed, but I think the timeout made them reconsider what they want to do.
4th down and 1 on the 4. Let's see what Coach Yeager draws up for this one. And it is the keeper once again. Stopped right at the 4. Boy, this could be close. And I believe Freedom's going to get the football back. What a stuff there. That was big, big, big for Freedom. They get the football back. They'll start on their own 4, but still, it's only 7-0.
And a great job by Freedom. You know, they had the unsportsmanlike penalty against them and put them in a rougher position, but able to hold on, and now you just have to find a way to get a couple first downs so you can at least get field position back in your favor.
And so it'll be Drew Courts to lead them back out there on the field and hand it off as what they've done most of this half to Heinke. His numbers will be adding up this evening.
And Joey, I think barring a turnover here, this could be the last possession, because if they can hold on to this ball for that as being Freedom at least till about 1:30, can't see Valley Lutheran doing much with the ball.
And this one will go out. They reach out to about the 15-yard line.
And as for the Foxes, I mean, this is an important stop right here, because if you want a chance to score before half, you have to get a stop on this set of downs.
It's 3rd and 4 from the 11-yard line. And this time, Courts taking himself. And he jumps across and move those chains, say the referees. And Courts gets the first down. That was big. Clock will continue to run, though, inside 2 minutes. And they do have all 3 of their timeouts. Not going to use one right now. Rush up and try and catch the FEL defense off guard if they can. Courts hustled in the backfield, slipping away from one defender. Can't get away from the others as they go out of our screen, but we do have another penalty marker that is down. Let's see if we can find the man in the white cap. He'll have the official call. See where the marker is down there. Not sure if someone was... They're looking over towards the FEL sideline to see what they want to do. And indeed, it will go on Freedom. An illegal shift, but they decline it. Would have been the second penalty on the Foxes. Instead, they'll, or on the Irish. But it's turned down, so they'll mark it on the 13-yard line.
2-yard loss on the play, 2nd down and 12.
2nd and 12 is what they will take. And they'll restart the clock as well. Not taking the timeout. Courts looks over the defense. Hands it off to Heinke, and he is wrapped up at the 15, and now they will have be forced to call the timeout with 1:03 left to play after being tackled by Egan. And the Foxes will use the timeout. Only score of the game, coming back with 3:47 left to play in the first. Aided by a big 60-yard pass to Elijah Last, and then a couple of plays later, Hyde just ran it in from 1 yard out. Extra point was good. That's all that we've got so far. 7-0. This key Northeastern Conference game here this evening and elsewhere around the Northeastern Conference tonight. It is Luxembourg, Casco, and Wrightstown going at it in Wrightstown. That'll be a good one. Denmark and Little Chute. So just 3 conference games this evening, including this one here. Freedom needing the victory to possibly become playoff eligible. It's 3rd and 9 on the 16. And he will fake it to the right and move to the left up near that first down marker. Yep, he just did get enough. Needed 9, got about 9 and a quarter. And they'll move the chains, but the clock continues to run. Surprised no immediate timeout taken there.
25-yard line, 1st and 10.
At the 25, and we'll go to the air. And
Pass incomplete, intended for Owen Wadden.
You know, the reason why Freedom's not calling timeout, if I had to guess, is you don't want to be in a situation where if you call timeout more times on the clock, the passes aren't going your way on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, and you got to punt it back to FEL with plenty of time, especially with these conditions. You don't know what could happen.
rain picking up once again, and the wind as well. And you can see him slipping and falling there. Ran right into a big, big puddle. There's nothing that he can do there. I don't care what your cleats have on him. You're gonna fall down. And just hopefully not get hurt. That was a big key to tonight as well.
3rd and 11 from the 24.
And he lost one. So
I
3rd and 11.
I think they're just going to go to halftime.
And that is exactly going to be the case. We are through the first half of play. It is 7-0 Fox Valley Lutheran with the lead on Freedom.
At the end of the first half, your score, FPL
Joey
7.
D and Zach Morris with you. And Zach, how about some first half thoughts here before we throw it to the halftime break?
Well, the first team to figure out their offense, which was Fox Valley Lutheran, the first play drive of the game. It's all you need. It was you had that quick 7 points to put on the board, and you feel pretty confident after that. But again, it's been getting close throughout the rest of this game. The rain is going to change. It continues to rain during halftime. You don't know how the field's going to be when you return. These adjustments at halftime are going to be what's huge now moving forward in this game.
It is 7-0 your score here at the half. We'll take a break. And then, of course, all your second half action is coming up next. Our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. And it is brought to you all season long by Fox Communities Credit Union. Myron Construction. Keys to the game there. Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Check them out online. Better Home Heating and Cooling. Creative Imprint. Also OSMS, the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Sports Specialist there. The broadcast booth sponsored by them. And also Fast Signs getting us here in the Fast Signs mobile studio, which the wipers. Brand new wipers. Thank you to the engineering department of Woodward Communications. We can see fine on our way here in the Fast Signs mobile studio. We'll take a break, come back, second half action on the way here from FEL.
To some, your dad, or grandpa, mom, big sis, the crazy cousin. We're known in so many ways. But just a number? That shouldn't be one of them. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we'll help you run the numbers or understand your credit score. But those numbers aren't how we'll know you, because we'll know you. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life happen.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. The more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong. Our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology, and our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprinapparel.com.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. For those that have a mortgage, it's important to review it very frequently. It's at minimum annually. Many of our members have taken the opportunity to cash out some money to put in that backyard pool that you've been seeing down the road, or consolidate debt, or pay off your loan faster to match your retirement. That's why we're here to help, right? We're here to help them succeed financially. End of story.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
Back here at the half, it is Fox Valley Lutheran leading Freedom 7-0 here at the half at Fox Valley Lutheran in fall football, an exciting tradition here at Fox Valley Lutheran High School, a tradition of excellence both in and out of the classroom, whether it's music, sports, academics, or co-curriculars. FVL students are well prepared for the challenges of the world today. Caring teachers, timeless truth, and a state-of-the-art facility make FVL an outstanding choice for those important high school years. To find out more about Fox Valley Lutheran High School, call 739-4441 or look them up on the web there, fvlhs.org. Proud sponsor tonight, including Fox Communities Credit Union, Myron Construction, Better Home Heating and Cooling, Creative Imprint. We got OSMS on board and also Fast Signs here at the half. We score 7-0, FVL leading Freedom. Joey D and Zach Morris with you, and only touchdown of the game coming on a 1-yard run by Liam Hygis with 3:47 left to play in the first quarter. Made it 7-0. It was all set up, though, Zach, by a long pass that ended up going to Elijah Lass. It set him up for that just a couple of plays later. But other than that, a lot on the ground, and as the rain continues to fall, the wind continues to blow, a lot more on the ground here in the second half. What are the coaches saying here at halftime?
Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of situations that's going to play out in the second half. We saw Freedom having issues with the field in the last drive and on the punt, and you're seeing it for the Foxes where all of a sudden runners are going pretty fast and then they just stop because of the field being in rough condition with the rain. And again, this is all about the adjustments. Who's the quickest to adjust? And it's more for the linemen. And if they can still find a way to get to that second level, they're going to be fine.
Last year, these two teams, 37-0. Freedom ended up winning that one. Of course, all new personnel on the field for both teams. But here it is 7-0 as we tell you about somebody probably pretty important this time of year when it comes to home heating and cooling and maintenance. Why shop around? Make one call to Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, because they're the trained comfort specialist and Mitsubishi ductless dealer in the Fox Valley, and they can take care of all of your home heating and cooling needs. Better products, better people. You better contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature. BetterHomeHeatingandAir.com for more information. Make sure your family's comfortable all year round. Give them a call today. As we head to quarter number 3.
As we move the central temperature window.
Well, our window is sponsored by. Oh, boy, what a night here. A good crowd still braving the elements all over northeast Wisconsin. Can't wait to see some of the highlights on the local news here and see how many teams are splashing around this evening. We've seen it a lot on this field tonight. Second half is underway. As FEL takes it on 15, look at that. The run back coming out across midfield, breaking free. Side the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown on the kickoff run back by David Schumacher. And FEL strikes first in the second half. Well, that didn't take long.
Well, we got most of that touchdown run, Joey. Had to reposition because of the windows and rain situation here, but not take long to double up their score. Fantastic run back, and especially with this turf being able to have one cutback and have that open lane all the way through.
No flag, so we get 13-0 for the time being. And Adam Lohberger will head on out. Try and boot his second extra point of the game. Lohberger, starting kicker. Basketball Conference Player of the Year last year. Also does a little golfing. His dad is the president of the high school here. And he's got a pretty good boot. 32 for 34 now in extra points. And he is now 33 out of 35. New score, FEL 14 and Freedom nothing. We'll take a break, come back on our Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
Time. We all get the same 24 hours, and how we spend it is different for each of us. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we want to help you make the most of it. Imagine a loan in your hands in about a day, up to $40,000 to help you make whatever's next possible. It's about time, a new kind of loan, helping you make life happen.
Creative Imprint is your local source for custom apparel. With quick turnarounds, we have you, your business, team, or organization covered. Our state-of-the-art facility with skilled design and production employees allows Creative Imprint to bring your design to life. Whether it is screen printing or embroidery, you will be able to see and feel the quality. Creative Imprint can accommodate orders of all sizes, so give us a call or visit us online at creativeimprintapparel.com.
Kickoff return for a touchdown has made this one 14-0. Home team with the lead. Ensuing kickoff has to be picked up. And out at the 16-yard line, Freedom will get it down now 2 scores, and that really changes the aspect of this football game a lot, especially in these conditions.
Yeah, I mean, we saw one great return and Freedom not as much on theirs.
And they got to get as dry of a football in as they can. And there was a penalty called on Freedom on that kickoff, the second penalty officially on Freedom. Each team with 1 in the first half. And so back them up to the 7 is where they will take over. Or start their first drive of the second half. And they'll take it to the ground. Across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. And Noah Heinke with the good run on first down.
And that's what the Irish needed. Now they're on 25. You're feeling better now with that bad return and the holding call.
After 18 yards, they work quickly. Here's Heinke again. And spinning his way for a couple of more. Heinke, the leading rusher in that first half. He has got to be approaching his 106-yard average, which would put him just shy of 1,000 on the year for Noah Heinke. He's a fast guy, too. A lot of guys on this team, part of the relay team at the D2 State Track and Field. They got second place last year, and this time, way out for a big pickup inside FVL territory. The pass goes to Logan Garvey, 6 foot, 190-pound senior. I think maybe just catching the FVL defense off guard there just a little bit.
Yeah, again, inside the 40, that's a great pass. Their best pass of the night.
1st and 10 on the 38. I'll give it to Heinke again, and he is stuffed up front. No gain on that one. It'll be 2nd down and 10. How important is this possession now here for Freedom?
Well,
Down
the second
2 scores.
the second they went down 14-0, now you have to put points on the board. Since it gets to 21-0, if you give it back to the Foxes and they put another touchdown on the board, this gets very tough to come back from.
So they'll give it to Noah again. Still on his feet, slipping and sliding just inside the numbers. Short of a first, though. It'll be 3rd and about 4 at the 31-yard line. At this point, just keep on going with that run game. Yep, this time Heinke will get it on the pitch back. Flag comes flying in, though. And this one will probably be coming back. No, they're going to call it on the initial calls. Were they marking where it was? They had pointed towards FEL. It is. It's on the Foxes. All right, so that changes things here.
It's not an average call you normally see in that situation, but it does happen.
And a 10-yarder. It'll move it all the way up to the 19 there in the red zone. 1st and 10. Drive that started on their own 7 after the penalty on the kickoff. Heinke is down. Jack Egan was all over him. Egan showing why he's going to play at the next level and play college football. Undecided where he's going. He's a wrestler. And
well, he showed the wrestling skills
Yeah.
there, being able to hit instantly at the contact and drive
exactly
to the ground.
what I was going to say there. Showing both skills. Boy, he's a heck of a player. 2nd and 12. Back to Heinke. Left side. Slow to get up. And the tackle again, Elijah Last. Last basketball player and track player. David Bakhtiari came to a game last year with Elijah's dad. That's what I'm told in the pregame notes from Coach Yeager. They go back to Heinke. And he gathers a whole bunch of FEL tacklers. Short, though. And so it's 4th and 1. Ball lying on the 10-yard line, 4th and 1. Give to Heinke. Did he get it? Last was trying to take him down. I think he did. Yep. Got the yard that he needed. And about another half a yard. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Irish.
Yeah, it appeared at the first reaction when he made that turn, it looked like he just got enough what he needed before being driven back.
1st and goal on the 9. Trying to get on the board for the first time. 3rd quarter. The least scoring quarter for the Irish all season. Only scored 30 points in 3rd quarters this year. Here comes the toss back and the cut back. made by Pappendorf. So they go to somebody other than Heinke. Trying to do a little trickery here. Check that. That was Aaron Hamble. I was looking at the wrong one. Can't even tell through the window here. It's Hamble. So it's second and goal on the 10 now. Lost a couple. Go to the fullback this time. And the big guy taking him forward and down to the goal line. And did he get across? And the score. A 10-yard touchdown run.
I mean, that's just your standard scrum where you're just starting that right out of the gates and continue to push and push. And great job by the ball carrier to bust through.
Puts Freedom on the board. And the extra point is up, and it is good. After the 10-yard touchdown run, makes it 14-7. We got ourselves a new ball game here at FEL. Back after this.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
Back here to Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Noah Heinke with the 10-yard touchdown run. Puts Freedom on the board. He got the push from the fullback that time. On into the end zone. And remember, they started that drive on their own 7. 93-yard drive. And this one taken at about the 23-yard line. FEL will get it back. Impressive drive there, Zach. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, that was how you respond. I mean, you get a 4th down on that. You're down by 2 scores. You need to get a touchdown. And now you bring some momentum back to your team. I mean, so far for the Foxes, all we've seen is just that kick return for a touchdown. This is going to be a big showing for both teams. Offensively for the Foxes to prove they can put more points on the board. And also for the Irish to be able to show that, hey, this defense, we locked them down after that first possession of the game and try to prove that their defense is here to battle it out for a possible playoff spot.
We'll start this one on their own 31-yard line, and Hodges will keep it. Penalty marker is down. And it is a hold on FEL. Second penalty of the half, 3rd of the game. And that'll be a 10-yarder. From the spot of the foul. So they'll put it back to about the 20-yard line. Only a 5-yard penalty, I should say. Wind really is starting to pick up now. Wind is blowing in. Stack that formation to the right side for Hodges. On 1st and long. It'll be 2nd down and long. Got about 3 yards on that one, 3 or 4. It's about 5.5 left to play in this 3rd quarter. mark it on the 24. So a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 17. Try to get those blockers out on the right side. This time, back to pass is Hygis. Looking down the near side, and it is incomplete, but a late flag. And we're going to get a pass interference on the call. It was intended for Pappendorf. But the push off at the last second on the Freedom defender. And you'll hear the crowd, the FEL faithful. You can't do that. Or are they going to run through the slop out there? Again, our referee's doing a great job this evening. At the 38.
I think we got all our cameras back in order
Yes,
after
indeed.
that wind gust came through.
Good job, Zach. And I just lost control of the snap. Picked it up, tried to run, but when your knee is down, you're down.
First time for FEL, we've seen a, wasn't sure if it was a bad snap or just miscommunication for the snap, but now all that momentum you're starting to build, you had that pass interference call, and now you're looking at they have right now a 3rd and 8.
Lost 4 or 5 on that play.
Now we have some discussion. I'm not sure about what down it is or yards.
The clock continued to run before they stopped it. Might have been part of the talk. Nope.
So big 3rd down, Joey.
3rd and 8. This time wrapped up. Another sack. Back at the 30.
Heinke with
big stop there on defense.
Heinke had that big stop, and now that momentum continues to roll for the Irish, and now we're going to find out what the Foxes can do defensively.
Heinke with his first sack of the year.
But these punts have been nothing but easy so far over the last 3 attempts.
Freedom will get it back. They're scoring on their last possession. This one taken at the 36. He will run out into the FEL bench. And Freedom will get it in decent field position with the football. The field's not in decent position, but
that's why it's called field position, not field condition.
at the 46. Waiting for him to put it down. 1st and 10 for Freedom. Trying to tie this one up. 3:45 left to play. We'll keep it to Heinke again. And he went nowhere. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 on 46. We talked about how big that last possession was when they marched 93 yards. Get it back here. All the momentum swinging towards the Irish. Little different story here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, it's once you have you get the momentum on your side, it's what you do with it is the hugest part. And they need to get at least a 1st down on this drive.
Did get one. And where did that snap go? It falls loose. And it is still fought for. Coming up with it is Schumacher. He's dancing away with it. It looked like it at least. And now the officials confer.
One of the referees told some of the players get off the field.
And it'll be a false start called on Freedom.
So some of a lot of the defensive players are walking off the field, but now they're coming back. But I think it was more of just trying to give space while the referees were discussing what the penalty was, which was false start.
And so after all that, it'll be 2nd and 14 now on the 42.
But that's a big break for Freedom. Now, granted, the false start may have caused the fumble.
And this one moves backwards. And back to the 40, well, still on the 42-yard line, looks like. So it's 3rd down and 14.
You've seen both teams complete one long pass. Let's see if Freedom can do that.
Little play action rolling to his right. Has a guy, but it throws it into double, even triple protection. Knocked out of there, slipping right through the hands of the defender. That's always a dangerous pass no matter what, but especially in these conditions.
Yeah, I mean, just nothing there for Freedom, and luckily for them, not intercepted. You can see if he can gain a couple more yards to the passing with the punt here for field position.
Pass was right there, but it went right between the 4 and the 3. And so it's 4th and 14. Punt team is on. Quick snap. And you can see the ball just absolutely dies in one of the puddles out there. And so FEO will have it. On the 21 with a minute 58 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. And a one-possession game. And last year, these two teams played a 37-0 game. Freedom's won the last couple by shutouts. No shutout here this evening. It's 1st and 10. I just jumping over one of his players and also the defender on the play, Jack Bonnet. Tolliver got to him at the 39. He got 7 on that one, so 2nd and 3 with 95 seconds and counting. Second and 3. Looking for the blocking up front, turning and fighting his way for the 1st down.
So 1st down for the Foxes. You look at this now going, they're starting to build a little bit momentum on offense. Things seem to be connecting a little bit more. The big thing for the Foxes, though, is trying to avoid that big penalty, a bad snap that can alter this game. And that's what Freedom really needs, is a turnover and get a possession inside the 50.
So it's 1st and 10 on the 42. Back to pass again. And it is caught on the near sideline, pushed out of bounds. Lucas Pappendorf. Aaron Hamble got to him. Had a hand in his face, but somehow Pappendorf came down with it. Down at the 8. A 44-yard pass.
Just inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal.
And it's 1st and goal situation. With 36 seconds left to play here. And again, they set themselves up inside the 10 on a long pass play. Same way they scored earlier. There's Hodges. Almost lost control of that one. Before being tackled by Logan Garvey. Middle linebacker over to make the play. 6'9", 190-pound senior for Freedom. Did get a few, though. It's second down and goal on the 6, and that is going to do it for quarter number 3, 14-7. Foxes with the lead, but they're knocking on the door once again for another score here at FVL. Back for quarter number 4 after this.
To some, your dad, or grandpa, mom, big sis, the crazy cousin. We're known in so many ways. But just a number? That shouldn't be one of them. At Fox Communities Credit Union, we'll help you run the numbers or understand your credit score. But those numbers aren't how we'll know you, because we'll know you. Fox Communities Credit Union, helping you make life happen.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. The more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong. Our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology, and our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
It's the end of 3 quarters. Of course, you got to do a little jumping around. 14-7 the score. Second and goal on the 6 here for the Foxes. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. On the soft touch. Just to Papendorf. They completed after the long catch and run to set it up. And it's 20-7 FEL. Burger on for the extra point. And that one is no good. See if that comes into play in a little bit. 20-7 is the new score here as we start the 4th quarter here at Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Excitement high this fall here at FEL. Beautiful North Appleton campus, home of quality Christian education for all students, whether college-bound or interested in trades. To find out more about Fox Valley Lutheran High School or to schedule a tour, contact them at 739-4441. Visit them on the web while you're here at FVLHS.org. Drive that started on their own 21-yard line with 1:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. And they complete the drive, but the extra point no good. It was a 6-yard pass to Papendorf. 20-0. How about that drive, Zach?
Well, that's a drive you love to have when you feel the game starting to close in a little bit. And it just reminds me of how that first drive played out. A long pass led to a rushing touchdown, and if that's the momentum you need to get back in this game, or to maintain your lead after a nice drive by Freedom to start out the second half.
Here on the ensuing kickoff. At near midfield. Freedom will have it. A lot of football to be played, and again, we'll see as far as that extra point if that comes into play. Take a couple scores, though. At the 45, they'll try and get in a dry ball. Freedom has it on their own 45. To the ground they go again. About a 1-yard gain on that one for Heinke. He's got to be up over 100 yards again. About his average. He scored the only touchdown so far. It was a 10-yard run. His 11th rushing touchdown of the season. It's 2nd and 9 on the 46. And rushed and taken down in the backfield. Another sack for this Freedom defense. Or check that, the FEL defense. On courts, he had nowhere to go.
He was able to dodge the first round of pass rushers, but could not avoid the second.
Rain continues to fall. It's let up from time to time, but been just kind of steady most of the game. The wind has been shifting around. He's definitely played a factor in this one. Might have won that play. Courts this time scrambling. And finds his receiver in FEL territory. Carson Clausen. And the big tight end hauls that one in. He's being recruited at the next level for both baseball and football. There's a leading tackler, leading receiver as well. Big play there. But the 31, 1st and 10. And the fake to Heinke. Wirtz will take it himself. And he is wrapped up out by the numbers on the far side. Had some of the defense working the other way.
Fox's tackle, Josiah Robert.
And Robert takes him down. After a 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. At the 26 or 27-yard line. Mark it on the 27. Back to pass again. Going deep and looking again for
Pass incomplete, intended for Aaron
Hamble this time.
David Schumacher on the coverage.
Fell just short. Put a little more air on him, or underneath that one, and he may have been able to haul it in.
3rd and 6.
And instead, it's a big 3rd down here. 3rd and 6 at the 26-yard line for Freedom. Backwards pass, and falling down as he made the catch is Clausen. So it does go as a completion, but a loss of yardage. Beyond the 30 to the 31.
Pass complete to number 2, Carson Clausen.
It's about a 5-yard loss, and it is 4th down at the 31. 4th down and 9.
Huge 4th down here for the Irish.
3rd pass in a row, and it's caught, but the tackle's made.
Pass complete to number 19, Owen.
Goes to Owen Woodin, and
Tackled at the 25-yard line by
the
number 4,
turnover on downs. So FEL will get it back. First turnover of the game on Freedom. And again, going to the air 3 times in a row. And they get it on their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Foxes. And Egan takes this one. 8.5 to go here in the 4th. That's a big stop on defense for the Foxes.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that stop alone is what's going to alter this game. I mean, you're taking time off the clock for the Foxes. You mentioned you're around 8 minutes ago. You're a 2-possession lead. You're feeling pretty confident. A couple 1st downs. This clock could get down to about this 6-5-minute mark.
Just taking his time. On the long cadence. Give to Egan once again. Got a little bit of blocking up front, in on the stop that time.
Tackled by 26, Nixon Heinke.
And Nixon Heinke gets credit for the stop on that one, just a sophomore. Got a few 3rd down and 4 now on the 31 with 7.5 to go. Tick,
Well,
tick, tick.
The Irish have to dig deep on this one. I mean, you need to get a stop here to get the ball back on offense. And you look at this big 3rd down, if you just keep this to a minimal game, you should be getting the ball back.
Stacking to the right side. Trying to get the blocking out there. He just gets outside the numbers, reaches across. And they'll be able to move the chains on that one. A wise play from Liam. The senior quarterback made sure of that one. He was right there by the marker. He knew where he had to get. And he got there, and then an extra yard.
That's a senior knowing what he needed. He waited for that blocking to develop, stretched it out just far enough to get that 1st down.
And out of bounds as well.
3rd and 10 from the 30, excuse me, 1st and 10 from the 37.
37-yard line. He'll keep it himself again and wrapped up about the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by 78, Hunter.
And Hunter Vanderheiden, one of the 2 Vanderheidens. Hunter ranked number 2 in the preseason at heavyweight in D2 wrestling. Got 1 2nd and 9 now on the 38. Freedom defense needing to come up big here. One receiver to each side. And a little miscommunication in the backfield. Egan went to the left. I just went to the right. Egan did not get that, so Liam had to take off running. Still got a yard or 2 out of it, but it's going to be 3rd and long for the Foxes.
And stayed in bounds to have the time continue to dwindle under 6 minutes.
3rd and 7.
So 3rd down and 7 right at the 40-yard line. Just a heads-up play there by Liam. And not dropping the football in these conditions. This time takes it himself. Cuts it back. Somehow, some way found the cutback. Up to about the 45 to the 46. Just shy, though. They get 4th down. 4th and 1 on the 46. Huge play upcoming. Clock runs inside. 5 minutes now. And they'll take their time getting up to the line of scrimmage on this one.
They
If
get
you're the
the
Freedom defense, don't jump.
To get the 1st down here, they're able to put a lot more time off the clock.
And now they are forced to call a timeout. Timeout is called, so we will talk about our friends at Better Home Heating and Cooling when it comes to home heating, cooling, and maintenance. Why shop around? Make one call, Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, because they're the trained comfort specialist and Mitsubishi ductless dealer in the Fox Valley. They take care of all of your home heating and cooling needs. Better products, better people. You better contact Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature. Visit betterhomeheatingandair.com for more information. Make sure your family is comfortable all year round. Give them a call. 4th down upcoming. It is 20-7. And again, we saw a little miscommunication on the snap a play or 2 before, and that time they didn't like what they saw when they lined up for this 4th down play. How about this one, though, Zach? Huge play here.
I'd run it. Trust your defense. You've allowed 1 touchdown. You still need 2 possessions for the Irish. So I look at it and go, you know, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, it won't ruin it. But it looks like they're going to go for a punt here. Though a fake, you never know.
Low snap, and they do punt it away. Freedom will get it back with just 4.5 to go, though, here in the 4th at the 26-yard line. Still have all your timeouts in your back pocket to use here. With 4:33 left to play, but you got to score twice. And a team that likes to run it a lot may be forced to move it through the air. Little pump fake there, plenty of time, and that one bobbled though. Hit at the last second. Quarterback in, they say, Matthew Eberhardt. The 6'3", 190-pound senior also plays tight end for the team. Defense, he's an outside linebacker. Now he's in there trying to move the football through the air. 2nd down and 10 on a 26. Eberhardt. And it is incomplete. Looking for him up near midfield. Had a couple of plays to work with there through the air. We'll stop with 4:19 left. And it's 3rd down and 10 on the 26-yard line.
3rd and 10 from the 26.
3rd and 10. Here we go.
Well, those first 2 passes didn't work. Hopefully the 3rd one, if you're the Irish.
And that one, was it caught first? Nope, incomplete pass. FPL would have come up with it there, but good hit made on Talbot. And guess who gets his name called again? Mr. Hygis. A lot of players on both teams, 6 to be exact, starting on offense and defense. 4th down and 10 on the 26-yard line.
This is where if you had one play that you haven't used all year, you can feel it could be a guaranteed 1st down. You need to have it here.
Could be season on the line here for the Irish. Little pump fake, plenty of time, and it is incomplete. And the FPL sideline comes alive. They will get the football back 2nd time tonight. They get it on downs. And with 4:06 left to play, the Foxes get it back. On the Irish 26-yard line. And that only took 27 seconds off of the clock to run those 4 plays.
Yeah, but on this possession, you're going to see that 2 1st downs could basically put this game out of reach for freedom.
And it'll be Hygis. And he is stuffed. And they'll probably give him back to the line of scrimmage. As the rain continues to fall, wind really did pick up in the last couple of seconds. Just looking down at some of the umbrellas going inside out. Good crowd, though, braving the elements here tonight. 2nd and 10 on the 26. With 3.5 to go. Hodges has to jump on it twice. He lost it on the snap. Had to do the inchworm move to jump up on the wet football at the 27, so he lost a yard.
There was a tough break there for Freedom. They had a chance. They bounce on that and just missed it.
And the Irish will take a timeout with 3:02 left to play. Thanking all of our sponsors tonight. Fox Communities Credit Union. They've been on board all of the regular season. This is it, partner. Regular season is over. We'll get the playoff brackets and let you know where we will be as far as our broadcast go. Still hoping to possibly get up a video stream broadcast, but check out our website for the radio side of things on both the Score and WHBY if we can. We got plenty of teams we're going to be following. Thanks to Fox Communities Credit Union, Myron Construction, Fox Valley Lutheran High School, Better Home Heating, Creative Imprint, OSMS, Fast Signs. It's 3rd down and 13 on the 29-yard line. And the fake pass instead the handoff. And tripped up.
Fumble
And
recovered
fumble
by Freedom.
In front of the FPL bench. They forced the second turnover on the Foxes. How about Freedom getting it back now with 2:55 left to play? This time on their own 21. All right. Get a big play or two here. Got ourselves a new ball game. And looking again to the left side on a little pump fake. That falls incomplete, so only a couple seconds run off of the clock, but it'll be 2nd down and 10 on the 31.
It's a huge chance now for Freedom to try to do something in this game. They can get a couple passes and try to get a score with about 2 minutes to go in the game.
And again, the quarterback, Matthew Eberhardt. Only looking over there to the left side every time that he has went to pass it, and this time scrambles and falls down. Another sack for FEL. Way back. Down at the 21-yard line. Where are they going to mark this one? That was a big loss after the slip and just nobody there. The FEL defense expecting the pass and no one. He's only looking to his left.
Yeah, and a tough break, too, with this condition. Can't really get away from the pass rush, which led them falling.
So it's 3rd and 19 on the 23 at the 2-minute warning. They'll call for the screen. Catch made. Had a blocker out there, but a good open field tackle keeps that clock running as he stayed inbounds. That was Hodges coming in to make the hit on Heinke to the 32. 4th down. 4th and 9. Lots of time. And had his man, but in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Bonnet. And FEL will take over and be able to end this one with 1:17 left to play. They take over on the 32-yard line. All 3 turnovers coming on downs here for Freedom. And FEL's going to walk out of here with breaking their 2-game losing streak.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a team that won their first two and then lost 4 in a row in Freedom, and that losing streak in the middle is just that rough patch of the season they just weren't able to end early. But gained 2 wins and still losing this one, there's still plenty to build off in the offseason and look into next year.
Kneel down there by Hygis. And it will be the first time. First time looks like in many, many years. I'm looking back and seeing last time they did not make the playoffs. They level 4 the last couple of years. Of course, had the 2020 year. Level 3, 2, 4, 3. Going through a couple different coaches in there. Coach Frank, Coach Krewalt, and first-year head coach Charlie Jaden this year. Timeout was taken with 1:11 left to play. And he'll be able to kneel this one down again. And another timeout taken by the Irish. That'll be the last time that they are able to do that. But, well, you look back on this one, and what do you take from it, Zach? And I mean, the weather conditions obviously a factor, but as both coaches told me beforehand, hey, both teams got to play in it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it shows you for Fox Valley Lutheran the fact that they were able to, get that first score, set the tone early, and that's the big thing once you start postseason play for the Foxes is more of, it reminds you, the first team that sets the tone, you can control what's going to happen in the game.
Up under center again, and the kneel down. Clock runs inside of a minute to go. They're not even putting the football down just yet. I'm going to wait until they can. The referee losing control of it. Making sure that it will be 4th down. Our refs again tonight, Jeff Totsky, Jeff Dorschner, Ryan Sherman, James Brockman, Brett Kramer, braving the elements out there. I think they did a heck of a job. And FEL will take a timeout. As they had to. 20-7 the score. Again, tune into the radio side of things. Football Friday night upcoming. To get all of the final regular season scores for you and reports from around the state. I'll be calling in to Chuck Freeman and friends on there at the bottom of the hour as we reach near the top of the 9 o'clock hour here this evening at FEL. And the Fox is going to break a losing streak of their own to Freedom. And 4th down. It will be down. The clock will stop. And because it was 4th down.
We're going to find out what Irish want to do in these 20 seconds. They call timeouts to get in this scenario.
So officially both teams with 3 turnovers tonight. And this will be placed on the 38. And they will just call it a season. Teams getting together, saying good game, good game. And that'll do it for the season for the Freedom Irish. FVL going to walk away with their 6th win of the season. They go to 6-3 overall with the 20-0 win here this evening as the clock hits triple zeros here at FVL High School. Final thoughts on this one, Zach Morris.
Well, we're going to see how the Foxes are going to roll into the postseason. A nice win to build off of, to have that winning feeling before the postseason begins. As for Freedom, they know they need to work on for next season and return back to the playoffs.
Through the rain and the wind and all that kind of stuff, they play this one out. 20-7 FVL with the win. Freedom ends their season at 4-5, 2-5 in Northeastern Conference play. And the first year, the Charlie Jaden era has come to a completion. They are announcing now 10 o'clock tomorrow morning as far as when we should start to, the information will trickle through for playoff action. We will see what happened with the Foxes. They go in with the victory here tonight, 20-7. And again, a thank you to our sponsors, Fox Communities Credit Union, Myron Construction, Fox Valley Lutheran High School, Better Home Heating and Cooling, Creative Imprint, Fast Signs, and the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialist, OSMS. For my broadcast partner, Zach Morris, I am Joey D. Thank you to everybody for watching all this season long. We'll be back up and running for the basketball season. Definitely be looking on our website for all of our schedules. It's thescorewi.com. It's been a great and fun and quick football regular season. It comes to an end here tonight. I am Joey D. bidding you farewell. Fox Valley Lutheran 20 and Freedom 7. This has been a presentation of Woodward Communications.